Hey everybody, Dr. Alex here from High Performance Life, and welcome to another episode of the High Performance Kitchen. Today, barbecue sauce. Every grocery store has a huge shelf full of barbecue sauce, and they're all probably pretty good. You know, I like most of them, I'll buy them. But nothing compares to making your own barbecue sauce. And once you make this and try it, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. First of all, you're in control of all your own ingredients. We're putting real bourbon into it, which makes it a ton better. And overall, make it and see. I want to say quick thanks to my good friend Tommy D for coming up with this recipe. It's not mine, it's his, so all credit to him. With that being said, let's get started. So this barbecue sauce is the most ingredient heavy recipe we've ever made. We've got more ingredients here than anything we've made so far. So to get started, the first thing we're going to do to cook the barbecue sauce is to cook our onions and garlic with some bourbon. We're going to hold off for that yet. We got the skillet heating up. That's going to come in a second. First, we're going to combine all our other ingredients. So we got 2 cups of ketchup. Now you're going to want to save the ketchup container because this is what we can store the barbecue sauce in after we're done making it. I'm going to use a bunch to barbecue some chicken, which is going to be featured in another video. So be sure to check that out. I'm going to be using a bunch of that, so what's left will probably fit into this. Next, we got 1/4 cup of Worcestershire. Crucial. Lee & Perrins is just outstanding. You can put it with anything. It's great. We got 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. We got 1/3 of a cup of apple cider vinegar and 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. We got 6 ounces of tomato paste to thicken things up a bit. And we got some hot sauce to finish it off and give it a little bit more kick. And then for further seasoning, we got black pepper and salt to taste. You're going to want to use about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper and start off with 1/4 teaspoon of salt and then just salt to taste while it's cooking. So I'm going to put the garlic and onions aside. This is just to let you know the quantities. We got 1/2 of a red onion and 5 garlic cloves crushed and finely cut up. So I'm going to put this off to the side. Get a big bowl here, my trusty whisk, and let's put everything together. I'm going to grab a spatula real quick too. All right. Ketchup in. And just FYI, 2 cups of ketchup is exactly the volume of this 20-ounce Heinz bottle. So with the 20-ounce container, you won't even have to measure it out because you'll know it'll be right on the money. I'm going to try to get all the rest of this out so when I put it back in, it's not tainted with excess ketchup flavor. All right, that's fine. All right, in goes the tomato paste. All right, tomato paste is in. Let's put in our cider vinegar. Oh, this is not ready yet. Get this out of here. Get this out of here! I'm going to start combining it just so it doesn't splash all over the place. Smells good. The aroma from the apple cider vinegar smells good. All right, there we go. All right, in goes the liquid smoke. I love the smoky taste. Sometimes I'll just drink the liquid smoke straight out of the bottle. It's delicious. Lee & Perrins in. And you can see it's already taken on that good dark consistency. I love using real bourbon in the barbecue sauce because then I can do like a 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 2 for me. We got boxing and Formula One on tonight, so I'll definitely be having a cocktail during those shows. Formula One qualifying. And in with our brown sugar. Now we're going to bring this to a boil just really fast after we cook the onions up, just for a second, so everything will melt. There might still be chunks of sugar in here. I'm not going to cook it all. I mean, I'm not going to whisk it for, like 2 hours to get rid of all the chunks. But that stuff will all melt once it warms up. And then the hot sauce I'm going to add a little bit later. I do all that to taste. It's a good idea to do that to taste too. Practice it, and you'll sort of get an idea for how much you want to put in for the different stuff that you're making. Not everybody wants the same amount of hot sauce or salt or pepper in their food, so it's good to get an idea of what makes sense to you as far as volume or dry measure. So with this all combined, let's head over to the stove where we're going to cook up some onions and garlic in our bourbon and then get on with making the barbecue sauce. I'll see you there. All right, so I put my skillet on the heat right here on medium-low heat, and we don't have to wait till it heats up. We can right away start cooking. We don't need it to get that hot right away. So let's put the bourbon in. Ooh, it's a little bit too hot already, but that's all right. Put the bourbon in, and then put our onions and garlic in. And we don't want to boil this. We just want to cook the onions slightly until they're slightly translucent. So make sure they get nice and saturated with the bourbon here. Good. And just let it heat up a bit. It's going to take about five minutes before everything is heated up appropriately, and then it's time to put the other ingredients in. Once we put the other ingredients in, we bring it to a boil and then simmer it for about 20 minutes. And just so you know, I used 3/4 of a cup of bourbon, and we got, like I mentioned, 5 cloves of crushed and finely cut garlic and half of a large red onion. All right, the onions look like they're sufficiently cooked, sufficiently translucent, which was our goal. So let's add the rest of the ingredients in and bring this to a boil. Don't want to leave any of this precious stuff out. Let's get it all. I want it all. And then just fold everything together here. All right, so I'm going to bring it to a boil now that it's all mixed together. Bring it to a boil and simmer for 20 minutes, and then I'll see you after that. All right, welcome back. So the barbecue sauce has been simmering for about 20 minutes. Let's taste it. That's just out of bounds. That's really good. That's really good. I urge you to make it. There's a lot of barbecue sauces out there, and it's easy to pick one up off the shelf. But I urge you to make this one. You're going to see, once you make it, you're going to see why it's so good, and you're going to judge all future barbecue sauces based on this barbecue sauce. Big thanks to Tommy D. Tommy, I hope you're doing well. Tommy had polycystic kidney disease, just got a new kidney. I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Navigate yourself to the next video. I'm going to be making some barbecue chicken using this barbecue sauce. So if you're interested in checking that out, navigate to that video. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe anyway. I can't wait to bring you more good cooking videos and other stuff I have planned for you. So this is Dr. Alex from High Performance Life, High Performance Kitchen, signing out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Brown sugar in. Garlic. Now I cut the garlic up pretty big so it doesn't get lost because I don't want to cook it with the actual chicken. So make them big so you can pick it out later. Worcestershire, of course, and salt and pepper. And of course, the blue cheese. This is about 1/5 of a pound of creamy blue cheese. It's a Point Reyes blue cheese, and it's good. I can't wait to eat it because this dressing is just about the best blue cheese dressing you're ever going to